Hi guys and welcome to my gaming channel on Hazardous, where we will be playing The Binding of Isaac Rebirth. This is a roguelike game. It's like a twin stick shooter if you ever played those when you were a kid or an adult. I don't know, I'm not trying to be ageist or anything, I don't know your life. But that's basically a game it is. So it has high replayability and you're gonna die a lot. You have to die. So I'm just gonna jump into a new run to kind of show you what everything is about. Save a choice of characters. Most of them are unlocked when you just start the game. And you have there's really two different modes, and then they're just augmentations on the difficulty. So normal, hard, and greed. And greedier is like a harder version of greed mode. And there's also options to like use different seeds, so you can actually play along with me if I put the seed in the description, which I should. And there's also challenges, which you can also do to unlock stuff, and some of them unlock because you need to do things to unlock those challenges. And then you have custom challenges, which you can also do. So that's good. So there's a lot of variety, a lot of playability, and my end goal here is to eventually fully complete the game, unlock all the things, and hopefully we get there, or we will get there eventually. So let's just hop into the game to kind of show you what it's all about. Okay, so here you have like a little a little display of how to play the game. You move, you attack, you got a bomb. I'm not gonna waste my bomb, and you have items. So let's do this. So there's a bunch of stats to the side here, which if you pause the game, you'll actually see there's a more crude version of the stats. So you have the first one to the top here, which is your speed, your range, your rate of fire, your shot speed, your damage, your luck, and then these two percentages here is your devil deal chance and your angel deal chance. Now these are all augmented by items and pills and cards you can take, different tools and stuff like that. Not so much the last two. The last two are kind of complicated. They're based on whether or not you take damage for the floor, but you can almost never get them on the first room until you take a joker cut. There's a lot of little intricacies, and I'll explain as I go along and pick up items and stuff what they do. I'll try to leave this up here so you guys have like a really good idea of exactly what's happening. So anyway, enough dilly-dallying. Let's see how long it takes me to die here. So yeah, as you move from room to room, you can see on the minimap on the top right hand side over here, your the rooms that I explored are like a little bit of a lighter color than the ones that I haven't explored, and the one that I'm in is like white, so you can actually tell what's going on. Oh, and my health is up here at the top left. And the score is not really important unless you're doing like score attack modes, or you're trying to be you're doing the daily challenges, which are your ranking is based on score. At the time, also not incredibly important unless you're trying to do speed runs, or there's also some like hidden stuff that has to do with time, and we'll talk about that later if it does arise. But let's just say 20 minutes. All right, let's continue. Okay, this room is interesting. Oh, okay, so there you see, I was actually gonna say that the red fires actually shoot at you, whereas regular fires do not. But whenever you come into a room like this and you see a button, generally the door will close and you have to press that button to open the door. And I don't know if you realize that when we were fighting the regular enemies, you actually need to kill the enemies for the doors to open. Because when you walk into a room, the door is shut, so you have to kill these enemies to actually continue. And that in itself is not even entirely true, because the game is actually such that you might end up in a position where like you actually can't kill the enemies in a room. It's very rare, but it's happened to me like once where I had a range so low that I couldn't hit an enemy over a gap. So what happens at that time is if you actually stay in a room for long enough, I think it's 4 minutes. If you survive in a room for 4 minutes, the doors open. It might be 4 minutes. It might be less than that. But I know there's like you could never just get stuck in a room. From what I understand, that might be true, but I'm pretty sure you can't just get stuck in a room. The rooms have varying. Oh god, I can't believe I got that. The rooms have varying size. So you can see here, this is a 4x4 room. Like it's as big as 4 small rooms. Well, regular size rooms because they're smaller rooms than the regular size rooms. Oh, I haven't gone to my item room. So there are special types of room. Like you see here, this room has like a little skull and has a really intimidating door, which lets you know that's the boss room. So we're not gonna go there now. I want to try to get my item room first. These are all regular rooms. You can see nothing special about them. And the minimap, you can actually see that like what consumables on the floor. And if you want to know a better detail, you can actually hold tab. I can't remember what it's on controller to see what it is, or press it to bring like a little overlay. I'll try to leave that off because I think it might get annoying if I just leave it up there. Well, you can also put on like an item tracker. I can't really show you what it is right now because I don't have any items. But once I destroy these guys, I'll show you what I mean. Ah, that's a battery charge if you have an item. Oh, there we go. Guess I can show you now. This is new. They never really had any enemies in the item room before. Data miner 1. I actually have no idea what this does. I guess I can use it. What? Please explain. Oh, okay, I don't know. I'm just gonna get this. We're gonna leave. What? Is this broken? I probably shouldn't have picked up a new item, I guess. I don't know. It's fine, it's fine. I think that's just what that item does. I don't know how that helps, but I guess. Oh yeah, I forgot to explain the shop. So yeah, we have the item room, which is like on the map you can see there's a little crown, and then we have the shop, which you can see is well, you actually can't see is the shop, but you generally these key doors are on the shop, and you need a key to get in, which I didn't actually explain what my consumables are, but I have the first thing that I have there, the 8, that's coins, which you use to buy stuff. The bombs are, well, the black balls are, you can't really tell they're bombs. Okay, there you can tell they're bombs. The bombs are bombs. You use them to explode rocks, which I can actually show you right here. After a short delay, you can actually get them. And what I just picked up is a card, and every card is a different ability. Like it kind of tries to give you a hint, but you don't really have an exact you don't know exactly what they are. Judgment puts down a beggar, which is gonna ask you for some resource, and you give them enough of that resource, and they give you an item. Yeah, so let's go in the shop. While I have 0 keys, as you can see on my thing, and you can tell it didn't take a key from me, since I have golden keys, which are a random drop, I was able to get into the shop for free, and I can open, well, basically a golden key means that you can open anything that requires a key on the floor for free for the rest of that floor. And here we have a donation machine, which you can give money to. Well, mine's jammed immediately. You can give a random amount of money to, and you unlock stuff. So right now my shop is level 0, and after you donate a certain amount to the machine, you'll realize that it'll say shop level 1, and you'll have like more items in here. And I can go up to a max of 999, at which point you unlock something, I think. I can't remember. But yeah, you can see I can't like afford this. I can't buy it. There's no way to steal anything. But I can't afford a Spirit Heart, so I'll just buy it to show you. And my money went down, and now I got a Spirit Heart. Now, Spirit Hearts are special in that they're not replenishable. My Red Hearts are, because enemies can drop Red Hearts, and I'll never lose the container. But with the Spirit Hearts, if I get hit twice, I'll just lose the container completely. Alright, now we're off. And you can see, since I opened the shop, the icon actually changed on the minimap from just being a locked room to being a shop, because there are other rooms that can be behind a lock. And you can see on my minimap, it shows me that there's like a gold coin, so I know there's money in this room, which is right here. And there's also secret rooms. I believe one is right here. And secret rooms are a bit tricky. So they can have random things in them. It's random to a point because there's like a set amount of things they can have, but it's pretty diverse. And it's like certain algorithms that tells you where it can be. I'm not trying to like overload with too much information on this one run, so I'm just gonna leave it as that. And like as we go further in the series, every time I bomb one to the start, I'll kind of explain why it can be there. You can see my red heart container kind of refill as I pick that up. If you couldn't tell from the red heart containers and the bombs and the keys, this game kind of takes some inspiration from Legend of Zelda. So let's go fight the boss. This is a pretty easy boss right here, and all enemies don't have like a health bar, but for the bosses you can actually see the health bar, so that's pretty helpful. I have base stats fighting this guy. I haven't gotten any like super special items, so it's gonna be not the easiest fight in the world. I mean, I do have an item, but I'm pretty sure that's what made the screen get like all glitchy in the first time I used it, when I first picked it up. So I don't want to do that because I feel like if I do it, I'll die. I'm not sure exactly how it works with this guy, but you know what? We're learning together, so I should probably use it, right? I don't know, man. Peer pressure. Peer pressure is bad. Okay. I'm gonna use it, and let's see what happens. I can't even remember what it's called. I remember it said data miner. I wonder if that's like a shot at the data miners, because this game is like most games that come out right now that have a lot of like secrets and stuff generally get data mined. I mean, even like Pokemon gets data mined. Pretty sure most people know what Pokemon is. So yeah, this game, which is very like secret intensive, I guess the creators don't like it when it gets data mined. I don't know. Let me stop dilly-dallying and use this item like a boss. I regret everything. I got stats though. I think I got... Ooh, what is that? Oh no, what is happening? What the hell is happening? I am so confused. Do I have random tear effects? Okay, I have random tear effects. Did I get like the $3 bill? Okay, I don't know what's happening, but it seems like I have random... Oh, yeah, definitely have random tear effects. And random trinket effects. And our hitboxes are different? And everything's just wrong. Because the rock is here, but I can walk right through the rock. So, but I get stopped like here somewhere. I think this is where the rock was, right? Yeah. So it moved everything up and across one. So that means the poop should be here. Just when I thought I knew what was happening. Can I shoot the poop? Did it not move the poop? Then the rock is here? Yeah, okay, the rock is here. And the other rock is here? Okay, I know what's going on. So that means this is here. No, it's not. Okay, never mind. I don't know what's happening with this item. I'm just gonna pick this up and hop down. Oh, never mind. The rock is here. Okay, there we go. And it fixed everything now. So it was in fact the item that made everything go glitchy. Well, it wasn't glitchy. It was meant to be like that, I'm assuming. And you can see there I picked up that item, and it's not like a space bar item or an active item. It's a passive item, and it's here in my item tracker. So you can see I picked up a heart, which gave me a heart container and healed me to full. All bosses don't drop a heart, but all bosses generally drop an item. And every floor has an item room. For now, I'll explain more later on. I don't want to like overload you guys on the very first episode on like all the different like little niceties of the game. But I guess I could stop and explain what this is. So this item, I don't know exactly what it does, but you can see it has like 4 pips to the side. Not my health, but the pips to the side. There are 3 that are unfilled and 1 that's green. And every time you complete a room, you get 1 pip. So this item charges them 4 rooms. After clearing 4 rooms, it has to have enemies or a button for that to work. And this spider that's following me, I got it from the item at some point, I think. But these guys basically just do they'll suicide into an enemy and do 2.5 times your tear damage as damage. And I just let you see that he's gonna murder somebody. There we go. That guy got murdered. And if you pay attention to my active item, you'll see that see, charged by 1. There we go, magic. And I don't have a key, so now I can't enter the shop because after the first floor, they start locking the shop. They get real stingy. They realize, oh, you need items? Nah, be easy. So that's unfortunate. And the game is random, so there might even be a time that you will not get a key on your first or second floor and not be able to go into your item room. But the game is pretty fair in such a way where if you get good enough at the game, no matter what the game throws at you, you should actually be able to beat it without having any good items drop for you or any item rooms. There's actually a challenge called Purist, where you have to beat, I think, Mom's heart. Spoiler, the boss is Mom. Where you have to beat Mom's heart. And it's either Mom or Mom's heart. I can't remember which one. And you don't get any item rooms. So that room that's locked, that I'm very salty about not being able to get into, you don't get access to those for the entire. Hey, nice. For the entire game. And this room is called the Curse Room. So it has these spiky doors that look like a little damage if you walk through, which it does. And inside of it, there's usually stuff. Sometimes it's not worth it to go in like at all, and sometimes it is. And I'm gonna check for a secret room here. Never mind, there's no secret room there. So we're just gonna go. We're just gonna fight the boss, and I'm gonna use my dope item, and let's see how this goes. Okay, so you definitely get random tear effects, and I don't know what tear effect makes you spawn spiders. I don't even think that's a thing. Or it actually might be. I don't know all the new items for this mod, but I do know a lot of the items for like the base game. And I'm starting to think this axe is kind of broken. Pickaxe, I mean. Because it seems like I can still dodge relatively well. Why am I slipping? Oh, I'm stepping on the poop. Oh, the skid marks. This game is very gross, but there's a lot of gross humor, toilet humor. A lot of feces everywhere, urine, blood, that type of stuff. But it's not like actually gross. I guess it's more like it's animated, so you know it's not that bad. Like chill. But it's a lot of body humor, I guess. Not body humor, but like it's like you'll fight like diseases and stuff. Is it any diseases? I don't know. Medical conditions? I'm not sure. I'm not an expert of anatomy. And I think I'm gonna die. Let me just show you what Judgment does. Summons that guy, and you can give him money. Never mind. Or you can die. To poop. On the second floor? yeah, so this is gonna happen a lot. But hopefully you want to see me play the rest of the series, and we can actually get some stuff unlocked. Anyway, thanks for watching, and see you next time.